morning, lovely people. Welcome to the Just Jones Show. I'm your host, Miracle Jones, and today I will be hosting a special guest, Sanaa Gatson of Blackville, South Carolina.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, so let's get right down to business. Today we will be discussing a foreign leech.
Not any foreign leech, the European medical leech.
What is the body type of this animal?
The body type of this animal is a long tube-like structure with 33 segments on it. And with these 33 segments, they have a posterior sucker and an anterior sucker.
How do these animals reproduce?
They reproduce by coming together and being on top of one another. And they will each be posterior and anterior to one another. They will have their clitoris region rub up against one another, and since they're both hermaphrodites, one of them will become the male and one of them will become the female. And when they lay their eggs, they will lay eggs up to 50 in a clutch near the water, but not in the water.
How do these animals move?
They have the locomotion of moving by using their muscles. They're invertebrates, so they don't have any backbone. So what they do is they'll move their front of their body and stretch it out as far as they can, pushing the dirt or anything aside in their way. And then they will move their anterior of their bodies forward as well, once they get as far as they can. But they also are great swimmers, and they will use their tails like a flagella or a sail to swim around.
What organs do these interesting animals have?
They have a brain and a mouth, but they sadly do not have ears, eyes, or a nose. They have with the addition to the brain, they have a nervous system and a nervous cord running from the 6 to the 26 segment in the eulimate chamber. The eulimate means they have a body cavity, a true body cavity, with the mesoderm, endoderm, and ectoderm. They also have a digestive system where they digest the blood at. They also have a urinary system, and they have a respiratory system.
What phyla do these animals belong to?
They belong to the phylum of Annelids, but they also belong to genus of Herido.
What are some interesting facts about these animals?
Well, I told you earlier about them being in the genus Herido, they are actually named after the anticoagulant they use when they bite people. It's called Heridan. And since it's an anticoagulant, it causes their blood not to clot. They also have an incision mark when they leave on someone is an inverted Y in a circle.
While these animals seem very interested, here are a few questions I would like to know personally. Are these animals very common?
They are very common in Europe, yes.
Can they be found anywhere other than Europe?
No, they cannot be found anywhere other than Europe, but they do have other cousins as the North American medical leech and the Mexican medical leech.
Were they originally from Europe?
Yes, they are originally from Europe.
Who discovered these interesting animals?
It was by a Swedish botanist named Carl Linnaeus in 1758.
Do you know how they got their unique names?
They got their unique names because back in the olden times, leeches were used for medical purposes of drawing bloods from people. Because back then they believed that too much blood can lead to diseases and it's bad for you.
With leeches having two mouths, how do they feed?
They use their anterior mouth, their front mouth, to clap onto someone, and their three jaws would incision someone. And since they have their jaws have 100 sharp teeth on each of them, and with that, they would just suck the blood out of them with the anticoagulant they have, and it keeps the blood from clotting when they drink it. But their posterior is used for leveraging to help them move around on land.
Thank you for joining my show and sharing these very interesting facts with me.